God, Joe, there's two of you. Oh, now we're down to one of you. It scares me when we see two of you.
Doo-doo-doo.
Well, actually, there's four of us
Oh,
right now. Trouble. What are you doing, sweetheart?
well,
Hey,
he
you
has
know
to
what?
get in on it
Go
too.
live.
He wanted to wish everybody a Merry Christmas.
Yeah.
Yeah, he wanted to go live.
Oh my God, where's my typewriter?
Where's your what?
My
Oh, your
Ty
typewriter.
Clip.
tie clip. I thought you said typewriter. I'm like, oh, what? I really, I really thought you said typewriter. I'm like,
Well,
I
I
don't know
looked
how
that
many,
up a while ago.
what generation would know that, right? Typewriter. So I need,
I was a repairman for typewriters.
that's true. And fax machines and all that. That's true. Word processors. My stepson asked me what a word, he's what, only 15 years younger than me, and he asked me what a word processor was. Things change. Those didn't last too long, because computers came up pretty fast. I
I
thought
have no clue of what they were useful for.
word processor was an electric typewriter.
Yeah,
That's all.
it stored. What it did was it stored documents for the secretaries, so that all they had to do was insert certain, insert people's names and their addresses, and then the wording was already there. Once they did that, then it would print just like a computer today.
Well,
The computer,
somebody had given me a word processor a
right?
long time ago,
So, so
Yeah, I
check it
had
out.
one too. I did
Look,
my
and I
homework
look,
had
on it.
no
look, you guys.
clue.
Hey, this is how it did. It went from typewriters to word processors to computers.
Isn't
Doing
that what I
they just
said?
That's it. That's how it was. That's how it
That's
worked.
exactly what I said, Joe.
Oh,
I
He's
had
just
no
running around.
clue what it was for.
yeah. It was
It,
for
it's I did it for homework. I used it as a typewriter for homework.
the word processor was my. That's what I was the best at preparing.
I could see
Right.
that,
The one.
repairing it. Because when you say you were the best at it, that could
Well,
imply
I
many,
wasn't
many
probably the
things.
best. I mean, that was my field. That's what I was best at doing. Was that particular one, the Xerox one? I need the Xerox word processor.
Yes, I understand. Oh, oh, is that me, Rachel Maddow? Stop. Oh, just don't. Don't be on my phone. I'm telling you, I posted, please guys, go and look. I posted Megan Kelly commenting about Kathy Griffith, who we know to be Anderson Cooper's brother, older brother. That's not her. That is not Kathy. I
Thursday,
don't
right?
care. I don't, you can argue with me till I'm blue in the face. Nobody got so much work done that she looks like a totally different person. It's not from aging. Her breasts didn't, get just that much bigger. She just didn't decide to wear, padded bra one day. I'm telling you, it's not her. In every which way, shape, and form, it's not her. Please go look at that. I can. Maybe I'm going nuts. I don't know. Maybe, baby. Maybe, baby. Do you want to tell your joke, Helen, before we start off with the news? Well, we got
We'll be
somebody
right back.
that's,
Okay.
yeah, I love this. I love this.
President Reagan, I thank you very much. It made me laugh and it hopefully wakes a lot of people up. So, this little boy is sitting in front of the DNC with a box full of kittens, and he's saying, Democrat kittens for sale. And people are starting to buy the kittens. 2 weeks later, the same little boy with the same box of kittens that he didn't get rid of is sitting in front of the RNC and saying Republican kittens for sale. Shut up. So, so there's a reporter that happened to be at the DNC. He says, "Weren't you here 2 weeks ago with the same kittens and saying they were Democrats?" And now you're saying they're Republican kittens. He says, well, now the kitten's eyes are open.
Dun, right? Because in a couple of weeks, the cat's eyes open, and so does a Democrat learn to be Republican. Clever, clever. Of course, I don't believe in either. I don't believe in Republicans or Democrats. It's just a
Yeah,
word. No.
I decided, after this election, and I see the way the rhinos are Democrats in rhino suits in Republican suits,
Right.
but they're really not. I decided that it doesn't make a fucking difference anymore.
No. Nope, it does not.
All it does is start a fight with the libtards and the Republicans.
Oh my God, I just ugh. Why do I get to I should have looked at this stuff earlier. Cows are not the problem, is this meme. And you see the flight path of all the planes. Joe, you've always said that. I didn't mean to change the subject. I caught this and it's gonna be our next meme, I'll tell you that. Right, Joe, you used to say it a lot that, cows and all this stuff, whatever they blaming on the environment. Meanwhile, it's half their jet planes that are causing these problems.
Yep.
That is, if you believe we
I
have an
think I've
atmosphere.
seen that before.
It's nasty.
Yep.
It's really
What they
nasty.
blame us for, they're doing. Whatever they blame anybody for doing, they're doing.
That's
Right, like Al Gore with the
it.
climate change and all the
Yep.
rest of that horse shit.
That dude was a
Wow.
kook. That dude's a kook.
He's Illuminati, bad
Yep.
Illuminati.
That he is. Yep, you're right.
They are. They are. Just like
And
Kathy
it all
Griffin.
comes down to do as I say, not as I do.
Right, right. I don't
Oh, I
know.
heard something about they were trying to change all the laws because the laws don't apply to certain people. I mean, how do you boldface come out with shit like that?
Wait, what are you talking about?
The
I'm
demon
sorry.
rats want to
Talk
change
on.
a lot of the
Yeah,
laws
Right.
every law.
that we.
Go
Go
ahead.
ahead, Joe.
I was just going to say every law applies to everybody.
Right, but they
Nobody
think
has, but right, which means the president too, guys.
That's right.
The president does not have immunity. It is not in
Right.
the Constitution, therefore it's not there. I You have to be stupid to be a constitutional lawyer and not know this.
Exactly.
because they
I don't
want to put out
understand.
the mandates again. They want to start putting
Lawyers
out
are
the
dumb as
mandates
shit,
again.
man. I'm sorry, Mama. What
They
did you
want
say?
to put out the mandates all over again about shots, about
Who wants to
the
do that?
Democrats and the WHO and all the rest of these suckers. That they want to get all these what do you call us out there that you're not going to have any say in what they planning on doing. They're going to start with the mandates. It's going to be regulatory that you get the yabba yabba, and there ain't nothing you could do about it.
Well, I would really like to know who's going to go along with all this shit, who's going to pay for all this shit, and who's going to step on Trump's toes to get that shit done. Because it ain't going to happen. Ain't going to happen. Nobody's buying their crap anymore.
I would hurt
Nobody's going to go off and get any kind of
Yeah, well,
vaccination.
they're gonna make a lot of consequences if you don't. They're gonna make what happened in 2020 look like a cakewalk in the park.
Oh, none of them are running this country anymore. In 20 days, 25 days,
Well, I don't know who's running
24.
the who. It's this new world order crap.
Nah, I think they're gone. We're watching a movie. No, we'd be in a lot of trouble then if it was still happening. I think I think the worst of it happened while people were in the middle of waking up. I think they did it before we even
Well,
even knew we were in danger. Huh?
there's a new head at the WHO.
It, it, the who is what? And where and how and no wait. Who's on first? What's on second? I don't know is on third. That was it, I think.
I think it's the World Health Organization or
No, I
some crap.
know. I know who the who is, but I don't think they exist anymore as we knew it.
No, to me is it reminds when they say who, reminds me of Dr. Seuss.
Yeah,
Horton hears a who.
yeah. Well, but we're not allowed to say that,
Oops,
right?
sorry.
All right, Joe. How about some news here before you get to the FBI?
Well, we had yesterday. We had a taxi driver had a medical episode. Something happened to him. Don't know if it was a heart attack or what. But
Taxi
yeah, it was a taxi driver
in New
at
York?
34th Street and 6th Avenue in right outside of Macy's in Herald Square. He slammed into multiple pedestrians. One of them was a 9-year-old boy and his mother. There was other people. There's about 3 people that went to the hospital, and about 3 or 4 people that didn't that refused medical attention.
No fatalities.
Yeah, that's
No fatalities. That was
well, what
kind of
happened? You
stuck
said that he had
today.
some kind of medical episode.
Yeah, they didn't say whether he had a heart attack or what happened, but
It was a
some
yellow cab.
everybody was yeah, there was what, one, two,
It
three,
makes it
four
different.
people transported to a hospital.
It was
If
a
it
yellow
was,
cab, though. It was a cabbie.
yeah, I don't. If
Because
they just said
in New
a
York,
taxi.
we don't call in the city they call them cabs, but in New York, like where me and Mama live, it's car service. We'd get a car. I'm gonna call a car, Mom. That's how we'd say it. We don't say taxi
Yeah,
cab. We don't go
yeah,
hailing on the street.
right,
No, we call them and they come to our door, pick us up, and drop us off, like the Uber would.
right.
Now all those car services are probably out of commission, but interesting. I hope everybody's okay. But yeah,
And
outside Macy's.
the yellow cabs aren't yellow anymore. They're
I just
green.
brought up Macy's yesterday or day before.
Neither are
I'm
ours.
sorry, the
The
yellow
yellow
cabs.
cab here is a Zip Trip or Quick Trip or something
What do
like
they
that.
what did they call them in New York?
I don't know what the yellow cabs that we used to have, what do you call it? That they paid $30,000 for them. That little red
For the
piece of tin
medallion. For the
are they're no longer yellow, they're green.
Oh, wow.
they were years ago they were 100,000. They they were a lot of money. You'd have to work your ass off to pay one of those off.
Right. You would have to put your car, the same car running with a different driver to make it run 24 hours to get that pay.
Correct. Yeah.
My ex-husband's father owned a cab back in the day. This was back in 1970, early 70s.
It was definitely that's like taxi era. That's like the real
Yeah, that there was no such thing as car service or Uber back then.
right.
But
Of
now,
course.
just to sit in the cab when they turn that flag on, it's over $3.
Yes. Oh, it's got to be more than that now. Because it was
I
$3
would
when I
know.
left.
I haven't taken a cab since in 5 or 6 years. When I took a cab from Penn Station to my house on Kings Highway in Brooklyn. And it costed me 70 something dollars.
Turning left.
Oh, okay. Do you know what you're gonna say, Joe?
No,
Do you have one of
anything written down?
No,
Right now it's raw.
okay. Um
did they get their two front teeth for Christmas?
that's cute. All you wanted for Christmas was your two front teeth.
There you go.
Could you do that, Joe? I don't know.
Or something like, maybe, did you get your two front teeth knocked out? Because
Or
they're
how
going
much
down.
coal? How
But it's
much
a
coal is
storm.
in your stocking?
Right. Oh, that's a good one.
Which one? What?
How much coal was
How
in
much
your
coal?
stocking?
Oh yeah, how much gold? Yeah, okay. That'll work. You're getting off, buddy. Getting in right now.
Biden harassment. That's funny. Biden Harris accomplishments. Allowed
Goose egg.
what? Right.
Goose egg.
Allow 15 million unvetted illegals into the country. Historic inflation crisis. Record high gas prices in all 50 states. Record high consumer debt. Uh, release terrorists into the country. Ukraine, Russian war. Israel, Hamas war. Disastrous withdrawal from Afghanistan. Violent crime skyrocketing. Tried to jail political rival in name of democracy. Ugh. Lied to the American public about Joe's decline. Record low test score for K to through 12 students. Most unpopular president and VP in history.
Yep.
Goes without saying. You're close, Joe. I'll shut up now.
Yes, I am. 2 buildings away. Here we go.
Okay.
How much coal was in your stocking this year, you crooked fuckers?
See, I like the fact you took out mother. I'm very happy with that.
And Santa's smiling as he's passing by.
Hi, Santa. Um, he certainly gave us a gift, didn't he? Oh. So, all right, so we got the taxi. Poor guys, I mean, if it's an accident, it's an accident. You know, if he really lost his. I heard something recently about somebody driving. They were telling me a story and their gut exploded.
It is my nephew. My nephew.
What? He was passing by?
Yeah, my nephew works for a forklift company. He repairs them in
Wow,
the lake or the same area. Where he's
that's a
going.
good job.
It's funny.
January 6th was a setup. No, you're kidding. I like reading some of this stuff, but you know, how much of it I think is fake is unbelievable. Um, I can't help it. I think a lot of
Oh,
it.
that goes back to that video I sent you with all the Looney Tunes with their Christmas sweaters on saying what they were.
Yeah, I have to take a look at that. I got to take a look at that.
Hey, you know what? I guess that do you guys know who Wayne Gretzky is?
Yes.
Yes.
Well, he went to Trump's um, victory party, and Trump is trolling Trudeau, saying that maybe Wayne Gretzky should be the governor of Canada.
That's incredible. I was not expecting that when you were telling me that something about trolling and oh, I met with, let me tell you, Wayne Gretzky's awesome. I met him in Albany. He was actually advocating for the arts with Rosie Perez. And I was not a hockey fan at that point. I didn't even know, I probably knew hockey. I doubt I even went to a game though, It was baseball where I grew up. So, um, but I knew people would know who he was and appreciate that I was able to shake his hand and so forth and listen to him.
He
It was
played for the
great.
Rangers.
What?
He played for the Rangers, right? The New York Rangers.
He's the great one. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah. My son met him. My son is a avid fan of the Rangers. He used to have season tickets and shit. And he always wore a Gretzky shirt. From a little kid, he was.
My girlfriend was weird. She just started going to the games and loving it. I don't know. I was a soccer fan, actually, if you had to go outside the box. I liked watching men play soccer. Might be why I like men's legs so much. Okay, then anyhow, next story. My husband played soccer when he was younger too. He did.
Trump, hey, Trump assigned a new ambassador to Panama because he says Panama is ripping us off big time with fees when we take our ships through there, and when other countries' ships go through, such as China, it's a smaller fee. So
Right, because
he assigned a guy by the name of Kevin Marino Cabrera from uh, Florida. He was the county commissioner and the vice chair of International Trade Consortium down there. And so he Trump feels he's the man for that job. That's who he put down there. So we'll see what happens, right?
um let me just say I think we're missing a little bit of the obvious about Panama. There's not many people there.
We built it. We built it.
Well, no, we built the canal. Well, the French started it and they gave up after a while. And then we took over and we built it. There's just something, okay. I really wanted to do some, I didn't know you were going to bring it up. Um, what are some exports of Panama?
The canal, maybe some fruits, maybe some, I
No,
don't know,
forget about the canal.
fruits. That's all I can think of because it's a small country.
Cigars.
Ah, there you go. Wow, yeah. Okay.
Um,
I didn't even think about I didn't even think about cigars.
it's just, well, yeah, I'm kind of sh surprised that, but it's not even that. I just wonder, see why are Cuban cigars illegal here? Like what's so different about their tobacco? What is it? Because it's fine, fine leaves, nothing added to it. Like what? And then what, probably with the same difficulty with Panama. Not that I've been to a Emporium lately, but
Maybe
uh
there's no chemicals in it.
that's what I'm thinking. Why the good stuff is it, but so right there we already see some thievery and there's something
Right.
wrong.
But
These
Panama's not our
little,
friend. Cuba's not our friend though.
right.
That might play into it too.
Yeah, I never heard about Panama cigars. I only first thing that and the only thing that ever came to my mind was Havana, Cuba.
Yeah. Well, it's the same. I think it's a similar zoning
Well,
climate.
everybody, I do got to go. I
Are
apologize. I
you
only
there
got 3 minutes
already?
to get inside. So peace.
Well,
Yep.
good going. I think you got everything
Okay,
out.
Yep. I did. I did. I did.
Okay. I'm gonna
You guys have a
share.
great day, okay?
you too.
Peace.
Sell some cars, brother. He already made 10 cars. That gives him the extra level of. Now, if he sells 5 more, I forget, it's like a ton of money, but that guy is smart. His boss is smart. It gives them reason to hit a certain level of cars sold.
Yeah, it gives you incentive.
Incentive, correct.
That's like the ones that call you on the phone. What do they call them? Telemarketers.
Yeah, yeah. Okay. I wanted to share this. Can you see it? Looks
Yeah.
okay. Ukrainian officials released the kickback numbers they gave U.S. Politicians. All right. Joe Biden, 92 million, Mitch McConnell, 89, Nancy Pelosi, 86, Chuck Schumer, 66, Lindsey Graham, 82, Mitt Romney, 71. Who is John Cornyn? I didn't even see that before. 41 million. I don't know who he is. Adam Schiff, 62, Dan Crenshaw. Uh, uh, 20 million. And I'm hearing, I mean, the red flag laws on the guns and stuff kind of gave him away, but I was still hoping that he was just one of the teases. I don't know. Liz Cheney, 77, Kevin McCartney, 42, Jamie Raskin, devil, 38, Mike
I can
Pence,
stand him.
61, Greg Pence, his brother, 17 million. This one shocked me the most. I always had I wondered why he didn't win. I was pretty new to
Now you
Florida at that.
know.
Now we know. Yeah. I mean, DeSantis won DeSantis. So it was the best of two evils because I honestly believe this. I liked him, and then there was something that put me off about him. I can't remember what, maybe just even his attitude. And then to see this is, I guess it's not that surprising. Hakeem Jeffries, Elon Omar, and Liz Warren. But there's definitely many missing. I'm
Okay, but you know what all
sure
this
the
is?
Clintons, huh?
Now, do you remember all the billions that was sent to Ukraine?
Well, I don't think anybody in this country is going to forget that. Yeah,
Okay, this is where that money is coming back to them.
that makes sense. Right. It's money
It
laundering, putting
was
it into their
all it
own
was,
pocket.
all it was fucking money laundering. I'm sending you $30 billion, which we don't have, and you're gonna give me back 92 million so I can stuff my pocket.
All right, but that's not, this isn't even like a fifth. What is this, like 8 billion? How much did we give them? It's not even a fifth of
Right.
what we gave them.
And the
So,
thing is
and like
that
I said, there's
the fact checkers ain't denying it, so it's got to be true. Usually they come out and say we're full of shit. This has been fact checked and you're a
yeah,
liar.
yeah, this is at least up for 13 hours. No, I believe it. I do believe it. There's definitely, who was John Cornyn? Cornyn. I'll
Corn,
look it up later.
corn. I don't know. I never heard of them.
I don't know either. I mean, I thought it would be John Kerry should be up here. That's for shit sure. And I wonder, and these are all the politicians. I'm sure there's scientists and doctors and
Yeah,
lawyers
all the
and
fucking judges. Yeah,
right, many, many more. Yeah. So two
this
people,
is just a dental floss
right,
list.
right. Well, I mean, Joe Biden getting the most does not, it's not right.
Well, who's the one that
It's
was
going to be
sending
the
the?
Clintons or
Yeah.
Soros. And this is kind of strange because these are not like the head of the cabal. I'm sorry. These are just nobodies.
Yeah, low men on the totem pole.
Exactly. So what, I mean, like I said, I mean, we must have, I forgot how much we gave the Ukraine, like 80 billion. I don't even know.
More than that.
Probably. I forgot
And the
already.
funny thing is, you haven't heard from Elon Omar and Elizabeth Warren until what, a week ago?
They're all gone. To me, they're gone. They're history.
He's gonna cut it out.
Cute kittens.
Yeah, they ain't so
Um,
cute. They're knocking the hell out of each other.
all 6 kittens in a small apartment with Mama Helen.
Well, Cindy's standing in the doorway watching the whole thing.
I
All right,
hope you
which one of
just
the
feel
kids is
better.
letting him do that?
Forget about the cats. Just take care of yourself. You sound like you're a cat right now. Like
Yeah.
you're allergic to your own fur.
Yeah, well, that was because the cats were up here.
What were we talking about earlier? I thought we might bring it up, but otherwise I'll just end it here. It's the day after Christmas. I hope nobody's like even up yet. I'm going back to sleep. I've been up since 12 a.m. I'm gonna take a
Yeah, well,
nap
most people have
before
to
the
go to
kids get
work
back.
today, so they probably ain't sleeping.
That's true too. What the hell were we talking about? We were talking about Hanks, but that
Tom
yes.
Hanks,
You said
he
no, you said that Pence's wife. That was the interesting one. Pence's wife used to give
she used to bring him all the little boys, and she was supposed to be a devout Christian.
Pence's wife, excuse me, Pence's wife used to bring Mike Pence, little boys.
Yeah, little boys.
If it's out there, there's something behind it, people. I mean, I can't really, I haven't
He's
looked
a
at it myself.
pedo,
Oh, he is.
and everything that uh, General Flynn went through was because of Pence, because Flynn was going to rat out Pence.
That's what
They
it
were
was.
best friends for years. And
Can
then
you imagine being,
right after that, Flynn had all these problems, went to jail, had everything taken away from him, was in and out of court.
well, Pence was only in office for 2 months before they got rid of him. That wasn't Pence. I mean, you could tell 2 or 3 months in, it was a totally different man. So Flynn was never in any, he was prior, but we're watching a movie. It was already done. That's how I see it. I mean, it makes sense to me. We're gonna, so Flynn knew this about Pence, but allowed Trump to take him in as vice president? No. You know what I'm saying? That's why it's a movie. Pence had to go against Trump 4 years later to show what a son of a bee he was, you know? Trump
And
had
he
to,
was only stuck it up those 4 years that he was vice president because, like I said before, him and Paul Ryan were putting contracts out on Trump because Pence wanted to be president.
Paul Ryan, Speaker of the
And
House.
Paul Ryan was Speaker of the House, he would have become vice president.
What is it with the speakers? Johnson is terrible. Pelosi, they're all awful. McCarthy, whatever the fuck his name is. I don't even remember
McCarthy.
him. McCarthy. I'm done with them all. All right, Mama, I hope you feel better.
Thank you. So do I.
Yeah, it's sad because didn't have much of a Christmas. She didn't go out because of that. And then same with Joe. His son was sick, so he didn't go out. He didn't want to leave his son alone. I'm gonna get ready. My girlfriend's coming over. She's been eyeing this painting since I met her 6 years ago. Let's see, can you see it?
Wow.
Yeah, so I polyurethaned it. That's why I'm kind of dressed down. Well, I dress down a lot, but uh yeah, you like that, Mama? That's from Times Magazine. I love cherry blossoms. I love cherry trees, cherry blossoms.
Yeah.
So when I saw it, I painted it. I thought my dad would love it, but I made a mistake over here and he never lived it down. So I never sold it. I never tried to sell it. I never gave it to them or anybody. But my girlfriend
So
loves
are
it,
you
so I'm gonna give
gifting
it to her.
that, or is
I
she
still
gonna pay?
what?
Are you gifting that, or
This
is
is
you gonna
for
make?
Christmas. Yeah, she's always looked at it. And once I tell her I polyurethaned it for you and everything, and I'm gonna fit a frame. I hope I have a frame, probably. I started this before 9/11.
It doesn't even need a frame.
2000. Well, otherwise I would paint the sides. But I don't, well, whatever she wants.
That's
I
kind
think
of thick to put in a frame.
no.
Yeah, I
I
know.
make my
Don't
own
argue with
things.
the artist. I know. Shut up, Helen.
It's just fun. I haven't painted in like almost a year and a half, so I've drawn and stuff a little bit here and there, but I haven't, it's been a long time. And my paint bag is pretty.
Trump Plaza.
Yeah, did you see it? Hold on.
Yeah, for a minute.
Yeah. Let me see if I can blur my background and turn it off, and that should work. There you go.
Yep.
I have Hila's painting in here, and that's gonna be for you, Mama. I'm not
I
sure
don't know
what
what's in the middle.
I'm not sure what I'm gonna put in it yet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's a
Yeah, you were
wooden plank.
supposed to paint a picture of my kitties.
I could do that. You want me to paint your cats? Yeah, people, I am an artist actually. I just don't really, well, I've been doing more art on the Trump art backgrounds and such. It's been fun. All right, I'm ready to go because I gotta go and see my girlfriend Jermaine. And
Jermaine sounds like a guy.
it's after Saint Germain. It's- or Sister Germain. She was a nun. You just
Oh,
got me
okay. Well,
confused there. Maybe you're right. No, I don't think so. I think there was a nun. Germain, it's spelled with a G, not a J. J would be
okay. All right. Jermaine is like
Yeah,
the
you
whole
see it?
snap.
Yeah, okay. I knew I had to say something right. I couldn't think of what it was, but all right. Love you guys.
All right. Talk to you
Wishing
later.
everybody well and have a good one. I already have a good
Peace,
one.
everybody.
I just need a longer one. It's
Trump for peace.
Trump for peace. Love that.